the flow of the session. Okay. So first of all, you will get to meet your wonderful mentor. And guess what? She is already here, okay, amongst us. And then you'll get to see a short PPT, okay? And you can note down if you want, you can note down any information that you find very relevant. And then you'll get a virtual tour of the dashboard of Olympiad success, followed by a question and answer round where you can ask your doubts and queries. And then your today's demo will start. Okay, so I hope the flow of the session is clear to you. Now, so we have with us a very, very wonderful ma'am and a wonderful person. Okay, and trust me, her sessions are very, very interesting, and you're going to love those sessions because it will be a fun learning session and fun learning journey. Okay, so she's been associated with us for quite a long time now. So we have with us Priyasha Das ma'am. Ma'am, please introduce yourself to children.
Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. A very good afternoon to everyone here. So we are here for which topic? Do you have any idea about it? Which subject are we covering today? Quick answers in the chat because I'm going to ask you more questions about it now. Shreya, okay, we have a couple of answers here. Sharanya, Shreyansh, very good. Reasoning. That's right. Others are also typing. I can see you. You are right if you think it's reasoning. So why is reasoning different from other subjects? Any idea? Don't tell me because it's not taught in school. No, it's because it includes the general understanding of everything around us. Like, see, maths is related to numbers, English is related to words, and so on other subjects. Science is related to experiments, things happening around us. But when all of these things come together as one subject, that is termed in simple language as logical reasoning. Yes, we have to use our brains, and in a very different manner, let me tell you. Like, it's possible for us to multiply a certain set of numbers, right? Like, we can take 1 minute, 2 minutes, or as per the speed of ours to multiply the numbers, right? But a person who has attended the logical reasoning sessions, or maybe say who has practiced a lot of logical reasoning questions, when they see the question, they will do it in a different way, much faster than the others. And that is why logical reasoning is very, very different from the other subjects. And I keep saying this in all my sessions, that if a person practices and becomes good in logical reasoning, that person has to do good in other subjects also. No, Reyansh, you did not miss anything. We are just discussing about logical reasoning here, that how we use the brain in logical reasoning. We do use brain in all the other subjects as well, but a little more and a little different way in logical reasoning. It's a very important topic, and I'm really thankful to Olympiad Success for, introducing it as a separate subject altogether to train people out there to in this subject, because we don't get a formal training as such in schools for logical reasoning. So it becomes really necessary for the kid at this point of time to start learning. Because see, I'll tell you a very simple thing of logical reasoning. You at this age, if you get introduced to a question, right? For example, you have never heard about a direction sense test question, and you see it for the first time, and you see how others are doing. See, this is one benefit of conducting these sessions together in group, that you will not just see ma'am's approach, you will also tell me your approach, and you will also hear your friends approach in this. And in this way, if we all have different ways of coming to the same answer, we all can discuss that in the class. And that's one benefit of having these sessions together in a group, along with other financial benefits as well. So therefore, logical reasoning is a very, very important thing which you guys need to know. Once you get subjected to different type of questions, your brain will start storing that information. Oh, if this is the type of question, I should do it this way. If this is the type of question, I should do it that way. And for this understanding, we will be having these sessions together. One thing which I would like to tell you towards, before beginning this course or session is that logical reasoning is all about understanding, and we'll make it a fun understanding during our classes. a little grasp of that you will get in the demo. So for that, you have to wait for around 5-10 minutes. And before that, ma'am would be showing you a very important PPT. So as ma'am told, you have to pay attention to that PPT. Note down if few things are important to you, note it down. And then we'll meet back in 5 to 10 minutes. Done? So all excited for the demo? We'll do multiple type of questions, okay? Different topics coming under logical reasoning. All right. Okay, so we'll meet back in 5-10 minutes. Meanwhile, you watch that important PPT. And if you have any questions regarding the course, the timings, the days, any other thing as such, please ask it in the chat box. Okay, drop a message in the chat box. All three of us are here to answer you. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was indeed very interesting. Okay. So children, allow me to share my screen. Is my screen visible? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So a very warm welcome to each one of you to the demo and interaction program for classes 3 and 4, reasoning batch 1. Okay, children, tell me which figure out of these is odd one out?
That's an interesting question to start with, students. So make sure that you apply your brains here and tell me the reason for your answer, not just your answer option. Okay. So if like Shivansh thinks that A is the answer, so Shivansh, you will have to tell me why is A the answer. All right. So tell me the reason with that. That would make it more fun. It's really interesting.
Okay, Sharanya, Shivansh and Riyansh is saying A. Medhansh is saying D. Supported with an answer, with a statement, reason why. What is your valid reason of thinking so? Triangle, Raheen is saying. Kavyansh is saying answer is D, but what is the reason? Difference of two sides in a because that is different shape. Okay. So we won't even raising hand won't help. You can type in the chat box. Some of you are saying A, some of you are saying D, because A has different shape.
Okay, Shivansh, for you, I have a counter question. So if A has a different shape, one is a pentagon, other is a triangle, truly agreed. Then in that case, why not D, Shivansh? That also has a different shape. Others, any answers other than A? Or if you want to support A with some other reason, I'm not saying A is not the answer. Try again. You people have only 40 seconds, quick.
Triangle is equally in a. Okay, Ayush is saying D, but what is the reason? Why do you think it is D?
Okay, a small hint because I'm giving you only 20 seconds after the hint. Okay, the hint is addition. And now you guys need to give me the reason for it with the answer. 20 seconds only. Ma'am, please tell the answer after 20 seconds.
So Shreyansh is saying because when we subtract the outer figure with the inner figure, the answer is even.
Relevant to some. I mean, it would also be considered correct. And it's actually the same thing if you add also. That will also give you even. Very close. Very correct, actually. What about others? 5 seconds more. And then ma'am is going to tell you the answer. Okay, I think you can tell it, ma'am, now.
Yeah, I think it's time to disclose the answer now. So see for yourself now. Here you can see that in figure A, when you add the number of sides of each figure, for figure A, you get 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. For B, you get 4 plus 4, 8. For C, you get 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. And for figure D, you get 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. And for figure E, when you add the sides, all you get is 5 plus 5 is equal to 10. So you can make out that the sum for all the options is even except for option D. And that is why the answer is option D. Okay.
And I was telling this part only in the beginning that this is the benefit of all of us doing it together in the class, because as Shreyansh and Sharanya told, that if you subtract also, you will get the same reason for D to be the answer. And that is, if you subtract, only one will come in option D, that is an odd number. Rest all the subtracted values will either be 0 or even number. And if you guys know, 0 is an even number, right? So very nice, all of you. Well tried. Thank you so much. Now watch the PPT very closely. Go for it now.
So children, as you already know, Olympiad Success is India's largest online preparation platform for Olympiad exams. And Olympiad Success Live is India's first exclusive live classes for Olympiad's preparation. School Plus is one of its own kind of annual program that includes 8 important courses that really matter at this point of time in your life. These 8 courses include mathematics, English, science, logical reasoning, communication, both spoken and written, Vedic math, and coding. So here you can get one-on-one online CBSE, ICSE, IGCSE, and IB classes for grades 2 to 10. You can also get one-on-one preparation classes for international mathematics Olympiads like SASMO, CMO, HKIMO, TIMO, Math Counts, US Common Core Math Competition, Math Kangaroo, PRMO. So meet our international rank holders for the year 2021-22. These are all our star performers. There are so many brilliant kids. Okay. So the classes would be actually group sessions with batch size of around 20 students. These sessions will be delivered through Zoom by seasoned tutors who have significant teaching experience. So you get 2 sessions per week, Saturday and Sunday. The timings will be 3:30 p.m. till 4:45 p.m. with 5 minutes break in between. So this means that the sessions would have 35 minutes of class with 5 minutes break and then followed by again 35 minutes of class. So the sessions would include a mix of theory, practice questions, doubt sessions, and discussion on previous year papers. You also get reading material and practice questions, which will be available on the dashboard of Olympiad Success, for which Rajan sir will give a virtual tour. So you also get a free access to Olympiad Success platform so that you can practice topic-wise mock test for reasoning. So syllabus is available at this particular link, and fees you can pay by clicking on this particular link. Don't worry, all the important and relevant links have been pasted in the chat box and will again be pasted. Okay. The fee for this particular course is 5,576, and it is going to be a 25 sessions course. The fee includes online classes, daily reading notes and exercises, practice of previous year papers, access to Olympiad Success platform for logical reasoning. All you require for these classes is a laptop or a desktop with good internet speed, with camera because we do not allow students without video in the class, and headphones for better audio clarity. So as you already know, that preparation for Olympiad exams is slightly tougher than your regular school curriculum. So you need to spend at least, 2 hours of focused study so that you can cope up with the curriculum. And of course, parental support is required at the back end to support and check answers, retaliate concepts. So the live classes begin from Sunday, April 16, 2023. And as you already know, that Olympiad Success have students from more than 3,800 schools across India and abroad, and from 35 plus countries. Thank you so much. That's all from my side. Now I would request Rajan sir to give you a virtual tour of the dashboard of Olympiad Success. All over to you, Rajan sir.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you for the presentation. So, students, I'm just sharing my screen. So I think my screen is visible. This is the website of Olympiad Success. Okay. I'm just showing you how you can access the content. Okay. You just need to click on my account to log in. So I'm using my credential for login for now. So once you register with us, we will also share the credential with you. With that, you can log in. Okay. So this is the student profile. So to check content, what you need to do, you need to click on live classes. Okay. And here you can choose the subject, that is logical reasoning, reasoning Olympiad. Here you can select the topic. Okay. Let me show you. So students, for each and every topic, you will find the reading material, practice question and answer key. Let me show you how it looks like. So this is the reading material. Okay. This is the reading material. Let me show you the answer keys also. So these are the practice questions. These are the practice questions for this particular topic. And here you can find the answer key. Similarly, you can like get the reading material and practice question for each and every question, every topic. Now, other than that, students, you can also check the schedule here. When you click on view schedule, you can check on which session, which topic we are going to cover. Let me show you. Like in session 1, we are going to cover this topic, coding, decoding. In session 2 also, we will continue with this topic. And session 3 will be discussion. So we will have one mock test based on these topics. Okay. So after each and every topic, there will be a mock test discussion. So what we will do, we will share the mock test with you. And then your mentor will do the discussion with you in the classes. Now, when your syllabus is complete, then we have the super classes in the end. Like Monica ma'am shared in the presentation also, we will also going to discuss previous year Olympiad questions. So in the super classes that we are going to do. Here you can check the holiday calendar, like on which holidays you don't have the classes. Other than that, like Monica ma'am shared, you will also get the access to the topic-wise mock test for logical reasoning. When you click on worksheet, you can access that. Let me show you. So here you need to choose the subject first, that is logical reasoning. So these are the topic wise mock test, okay, for reasoning. You just need to click on take exam to attempt it. Then click on start worksheet. Here you can choose the correct option, okay, like length is meters, so weight is kilogram. Okay, click on next for the next question. And when you complete with it, just click on finish to submit. Now this is the feedback form. In case if anyone have any feedback, you can share here. Okay. Now here you can see like the total question, the time taken by you to attempt the question, your total score, the questions attempted, correct answers, and the wrong answers. Later on also students, if you want to check your performance for the like a mock test, any mock test, you can check here in the performance tab. When you click on performance tab, you just need to choose the correct, like firstly you need to choose the subject, that is logical reasoning. Then click on detailed result view. And in detailed result view, you can see here the analytics, like the questions you attempted, how many are correct, how many are wrong. When you click on review, you can check answer here, the answer marked by you. So this is in the feedback form. In case if anyone have feedback, you can share here. Now here you will find the correct answer and the answer you have marked. And here is the explanation. Okay. So this is about the dashboard and the content, students. Now, if anyone have any doubt or query, we will happy to answer. You can ask in the chat box. What will be done in super class? So in super class, we will discuss previous year Olympiad questions for logical reasoning. Okay. Any other doubt or question, students? Okay.
No doubt. This is the time to ask. Please feel free to ask. We'll be happy to answer.
No? Okay. Okay, let me ask the question then. So can you tell me like what are the days on which the classes? You can write in the chat box the days.
Rahin is typing already. I can see her. Rahin, are you Hamza's sister? Yes, see, I can recognize you. Rahin used to come next to Hamza last year when Hamza was taking classes. So I recognized her from there.
Okay. Yes, correct. The days are correct. Saturday and Sunday. Okay, and can you tell the timing also? Timing for the classes? Correct, madam. It is 3:30 to 4:45, but it is AM or PM. You need to mention that also. PM, correct. It is 3. No, Riyansh, it is not 3:30 to 6:30. It is 3:30 to 4:45. Okay. So we are having a session of 75 minutes. Okay, my last question. How many sessions will be there? How many sessions? Yes, correct. 25, 25. I think we got one question also in between. When will you be teaching? Yes, we are just starting with the session. Okay, do anyone have any doubt or we can start with the session?
Sir, I think we can start with the session. They don't have any doubt.
Sure, ma'am, sure. So over to you, Prasha, ma'am.
Sure, sure. I'll get started. So, as I said in the beginning, we will be having a mixed bag kind of question. So, I've got topics like all multiple topics coming in one slide. So, be ready. But we will do it in a different way. Okay. We will do it like a teacher. Like you guys will also be the teacher today. And you people will tell me from which topic this question is. Okay. So, that will make it more interesting. Remember that solving a question is 50% done if you already know which topic's question it is. Okay. So we'll start in this way. Just give me a quick 1 second and I'll start sharing my screen in a while. There we go. 3, 2, 1, 0.75, 0.5, 0.25, and 0. Okay. So finally we are up. Just give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen, everyone. And we'll get started. Okay. Okay. Thank you. All right, let's get started. So the first question is on your screen right now. I'll not show you the topic names. Oh no, I have actually mentioned the topic names already at the top. So let me ask the question other way around. What skill is tested if you give the question's answer correct? Like your good eyesight is tested, your good observation skills, your good memory, your good math skills. What skill is tested in this question number 1? Shreyansh says visual skills. Okay, and I can see multiple answers coming in from Reyansh, from um, Kabainin, if I'm pronouncing it right. Maybe I'm going wrong here. You can just tell me the pronunciation a bit by breaking your name in 2-3 parts. Yes, yes, all. All right, Satyata, we'll check that. Jasleen, Nirbhay, Banshika, very good. Okay, Neerav. Correct, all of you. Visual skills. Medansh here, no math skills. Why no math skills? Because, okay, if you're considering symmetry, then maybe yes. But then, yeah, it's a symmetry based question which will check your visual skills probably. Because if you check this is a very important topic which is also called as mirror images and water images. Do you guys have heard about this? Mirror and water images. So this figure number 1 and figure number 2 are actually mirror images of each other. And what is the speciality of mirror images, everyone? The speciality of mirror image of a symmetrical figure is that if it is symmetrical, that means an equally divided figure from left, right, top, bottom, like this one. So its mirror image will be exactly same as the original image. Why? Because the left and right is same. Now, what are the rules of mirror image? This will be helpful in the coming question. Rules of mirror image are left and right dash, top and bottom dash. Anyone can fill in the blanks. Changes or remains same. What would be the correct full form for left and right in mirror images? Jasleen, same for what? Left and right or top and bottom? What same, guys? Write the full part so that I can understand. No one has written the full sentence. Yes, Jasleen, left and right will change and top and bottom will remain the same. Exactly. And vice versa, opposite for water images. Left and right would remain the same, but top and bottom would change. Let's move down to the next question because all of you gave the right answer. Here comes the second question. Which skill is being tested here? Which skill is being tested here? And what is your answer? Again, correct. So if someone is good at observing, someone is good at visual skills, he or she will definitely answer the question correct. All of you are right. Embedded figure is the name of the topic. Very nice. Who was this? Banishika. Very nice. Very good, Reyansh. Absolutely correct. It is embedded figures question. Very good. Amazing. And for you people, I'll show this over here. this is the part which is embedded, means hidden. What is the meaning of embedded? Hidden inside the figure. That was easy. You guys will think, oh, ma'am, easy questions. Of course, we are having a warm up before the exercise now. We are going to increase the level by 0.5, 0.5 slightly. Now, this is an analogy based question. But if you give me the right answer for this one, I'll then ask you what topic does it belongs to, plus what skill is being tested. Suppose if I say that A, B, C have given me the right answer, they are good at dash if they can give me the right answer for this. Okay, I'm getting answers, but I'll not comment whether it is right or wrong because I want everyone to answer. At least answer one, like only answer once, okay? You can use the chat only once. Logicality. No, Riyansh, that's quite a general answer, you know. Of course, it's a question of logical reasoning, so it will have logicality. Alphabet test, very close, very correct. But if someone is good at, okay, note it down, everyone. Place value of alphabets. Yes, alphanumeric values, correct. Place value of English alphabets. If you are good at that, if you can remember what is A stands for, what does B stands for, then this question becomes a piece of cake for you. So which number is represented by G? G is 7, and I'll tell you a very beautiful and silly way of remembering it. This is the silly way of remembering it. If you just write it once like this, I can guarantee you that you will never forget in your life that G stands for 7. I know it's silly, but who cares? It's only about remembering the right thing. Just write G once like this and you will remember always that G is equals to 7. Now, what about W? I have a nice trick for W. Everyone can write W with me on the screen like this, okay? All right. How many top spikes do we have? Top spikes means 1, 2, and 3. 3. Okay. How many bottom spikes we have? 1, 2. So can I not very easily remember that W is represented by the number 23? No more counting on the fingers. Now we can remember the place value of all the letters using the tricks here. Don't worry, the very first session of our regular class will be dedicated to remembering the place values in these funny and interesting ways, which will help you solve the questions really very faster. So of course, if G stands for 7, W stands for 23. Now to this question, I want to add something additional over here. Okay, I'll remove all the options from here and we'll change the question for you. Okay, let me change the same question and make it a level 2 question for you. Yeah, Reyansh, you can use Ejoti as well. Very good, very nice. Now here comes your new question. What will be the value of W now? What will be the value of W now? Any idea? Good job. And what's the reason? Logic. If G's original value is 7 and I'm getting it 14, so correct. We have to multiply by 2, double it. Absolutely right, all of you. Well done, everyone. Double it. So that's how logical reasoning questions are made. So this teacher of yours is spilling out the beans. She's telling you how she makes questions. Okay. All right. So if you know how the questions are made, you can solve the questions very, very easily. Okay, now we come to a very nice question of odd one out, in which I don't want you people to apply silly logics. Apply some mathematical logic, guys. Very good, Nirbhay. You're absolutely right. Please apply some mathematical logic to find out the odd one out, okay? Go for it. And give me a reason for your answer as well. I'd really appreciate that. Okay. But no reasons. So I'll not take your name. Okay. Aha, we have a reason from Shreyansh. Very good, Shreyansh. Absolutely right. So now on the count of 5, I'm going to tell you people the answer. So with me, you have to solve it. First, do the countdown. Yes, Haripriya, this is also the correct logic. Yes, Rini, this is also the correct logic. Correct, Nirbhay, correct. No, 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 Nirbhay, no, no, no. That's what I told you. Don't go by less or more. Remember, less and more are very childish ways of doing these questions. You will no longer be asked questions on this manner nowadays. Nowadays, okay, one very important principle of odd one out, okay, which no one knows. So you people, please pay attention. The principle of odd one out is very good, Jasleen and Satyata. The principle of odd one out is not just related to finding the odd one out, but the real principle is out of the 4, bring 3 of them in one basket and keep one of them outside, which is not coming in that basket. And how will things come in a basket? When they have something in common. So one more thing I told in the beginning, that the benefit of doing the classes together with everyone in the group gives you this benefit of doing it 2 ways. I'm going to do it in 2 ways, everyone. So focus on the screen right now. I'm going to do it in 2 ways. Count with me on the left side and then on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Left side, right side are equally divided, but in option D, it's not divided. But if I use the logic given by the other people, they told that, ma'am, why to divide at all? Why can't we just add the number of beads? 16, 12, 14, 15. So 15 is the only odd number here. We can group A, B, C together in one basket because they are having something in common. And that makes answer D as the correct answer. Show me a thumbs up if all of you understood it and give me the right answer. Double thumbs up. Thank you. Let's quickly move to the 5th question, everyone. Here comes a sequence-based question. And if you give this question to your friend and that friend does it correct, what will you say? That that friend is good at dash. I mean, which skill? First, you solve this. Good. Topic is correct, Shreyansh. Go with the answer now. I need an explanation, Saradhi. Okay, okay, Apurva. Very nice. But now give me the answer also. Satyata, draw it yourself. Kavyansh is solving. Ayush thinking. Okay, Shreyansh, right. That's correct, actually. Don't think that only one skill is tested in a question. You know one thing, you are doing alphabet test right now in standard 3, 4 also. After, let me say, 9, 10, 11, 12, after 15 years also, you will have to do the same question for clearing an exam. After 15 years also, you will have to solve the same sequence-based question, ranking-based question, mirror image, water image, and similar questions, coding, decoding, after 10, 15 years also. So do you think the level of question will be same? No. Not possible. How can a grade 3, 4 question come there? The only difference will be adding up more complexity to it, adding up more topics to it, right? So just like one skill is not tested, 2, 3 skills are tested. Okay, Sharanya, you gave the answer, right? All right. Huh. All okay. I can't see answers from Rian. Dhanaram, Hanish, Rian, did you answer? Okay, fine. Others have received your answer. Sana, I can't see you. Medansh has answered. Priyangi, you have answered? No one has helped you, no? Okay, Jasleen, I can't see you even. So, all right, everyone, coming to the question right now. What to do in this question? We have to know the alphabet's place value over here, first of all. Secondly, we need to have our mathematics skills good because we have to travel to the left. So, first of all, figure out, okay, for this question, you will use a technique called as backtracking. This technique's name is called as backtracking. What do we do in the case of backtracking? We read the question from the back. So we start solving the question one by one from the back. Which is the 10th letter from the left in the English alphabet? The number which has the place value of 10. Now, if you guys know the term ijoti, which one of your friends was mentioning in the chat earlier, E stands for 5, J for 10, 15, 20, 25. So according to ijoti, J is the letter. So I solved the first part of the question from the right hand side, that is J. The second part of the question is to decide how many steps we have to travel on the left. We have to travel 3 steps. 3 steps on the left means the 9th letter, the 8th letter, and the 7th letter. And which is the 7th letter right now? Remember this? Yes, G. So the answer of this question will be G. Super simple. All right. Can we go to the next question? Apurva is laughing. Okay. Now this is mirror image. To answer the question correctly, I'll give you a diagram at the bottom also. I know you can answer it without the diagram also, but this diagram will help you further. It will help everyone. This is a mirror, okay? Don't go by my drawing, it's very bad. No difference, ma'am. How will we understand? Now ma'am will do something. Ma'am will give a ball on the right hand and a rectangle on the left hand. And she will give a ball in this hand, which is left, and a rectangle on the right hand. So what do we understand from mirror images? Recap everyone. What did we do in the first slide for today? In mirror images, the left and right only changes. The top and the bottom remains the same. So in this case, I need to start my letter with R in a reverse manner and make sure that that is not going upside down. Option A gets eliminated. Why? Because it is top bottom change. We don't want to change top and bottom. Same reason, we will eliminate option D also. Last but not the least, I should start my answer with a R. Both the options are starting with an R, but the difference lies in the numbers. 3 is on the right, so 3 should come on the left, and that makes option B as the answer. Claps for everyone who gave the right answer. Very, very good. Okay, remember, now this is again a very, very important secret I want to tell you people. And I know that's something which the teachers won't tell. I also make questions for the Olympiads. So we have a basic agenda there. Okay, I'm telling you that secret. Don't tell this to anyone. The secret is that when we are making options for the mirror or the water image questions, no, we make a very basic option. Suppose option A will be a mirror image, Option B will be a water image. Option C will be either the same figure, okay, same figure, or a little tilted figure, not exactly rotating, tilted, like 45-degree tilted, like this. And the option D, where most of the students confuse. Apurva, I already got your answer. Please don't spam. D, the most last one. See, it's not necessary that it will always come in the last, but one of the options is definitely this. This is called as double rotated figure. Double rotated figure. What is double rotation, guys? When you change the left and right also, and top and bottom also. And 83% of students get confused in this option. Are you among those 83%? No. So a quick maths question. You are among what percent? 100 minus 83? 100 minus 83? Yes, Shreyan, 17%. So you people are among those 17% who know this trick, that this is how the questions are made. Excellent. Very good, Sharanya. All right, let's move to the next question. This one is indeed one of my favorite questions. Yeah, Shreya, correct. Okay, let's see if you guys can answer this quickly or not. Oh, Neerav, any reason? Which letter made you think so? There is one letter because of which the answer would be very relevant and easy to understand. Come on, we have very few time left. Yes, someone wrote the reason and I'll take her name. That's Jasleen. Very good, Jasleen. C will be the correct answer because of the word I. Because of the word I. Yes, Shreyansh. There is no I in carpenter. Correct, everyone. And because there is no I in the carpenter, I would not be able to make the word painter. Now, normal students would use the options one by one and check whether they are able to make the word or not. But intelligent students like you would use the process called as option elimination. Option elimination, where we make options our friend. Yes, good. Rahin knows that. Yes, Kavya, the reason is correct. Okay, let's quickly do the first chocolate question for the day. Now, indeed, you will not get any physical chocolates for getting these questions right, but chocolate questions are special questions made by Priyasha ma'am, which has either come in the previous year question paper or is expected to come in the coming year paper, which are really interesting questions and will recap all the things you learned in the class. So here's the first chocolate question. Well done. Shreyansh has given me a logic as well. What about others? Quick. Good, Shreyansh. Good. Yeah. Correct. Shreyansh has also told me the topic. It is patterns and number system. Correct. Banishika, very nice. Parasadhi, that's correct. Okay, Rini, very nice. Very good, Shreya and Kavya. You guys are absolutely right. Good, Neerav. It is the right answer. So I have to subtract 7. And how would I know that? Good, Sharanya. 85 is becoming 78. So the difference is 7. 78 is becoming 71. The difference is 7. So I understand that 50 minus 7 would give me 43. Now, all of you in the Zoom chat will raise your hand if you just got 43 and ticked C as the answer. You did not check 43 minus 7 is 36 or not. If you did not check this, raise your hand on Zoom. Only Banishika. I also. No one else. Shreya and Reyansh. Very good. Others have checked 36 also. Okay, so for the ones who have checked it, let me tell you, you are not expected to do that. Only 6 people are raising their hands. Now I'm unraising your hand. Guys, only check the second part of the question. Only check the second part of the question. If and if The first part is repeating in any of the options. Yes, Shreyansh, you have to use the elimination process and make options as your friend. Why to waste even 3 seconds on something which would not give you any benefit? Remember, we are doing it for the Olympiad, so every single second matters in the Olympiad. Okay? Yeah, okay, Rini and Pardarshi, I'll just lower your hand. Got your point. Now, the second last question for the day. The second last question for the day. This is indeed a very interesting question. And I love this question from the bottom of my heart. Let's see if you guys can try this. Divya, I need the logic. Kavya, logic. Dhanaram, I need the logic. And there's, oh, okay, that's an option, right? Yeah, I need the logic. Please tell me the logic also. Sorry. Very less answer for this one, I must say. Shreyansh, Satyata. Okay. Sharanya has a logic. 10 letters between them. Not really. Not 10. 20 actually, because if you say B, it's 2 and V is 22. Aha, Shreyansh, that's a nice logic. Sound, okay, not sound, Divya. So time for me to reveal the answers, everyone. Have your full attention on the screen. B stands for, use the chat box. B stands for, B is the second letter. Yes, Haripriya. Yes, Dhanaram. Yes, Shreyansh. Absolutely right. B is 2. So if I write B 2 times, if I write B 2 times, can I write it as 22? Yes, indeed. And the moment I do so, I know that V is the 22nd letter. So there comes the relation. Now, the moment you found out the relation of the first part of the question, you have to apply the same logic to the A part also. A stands for 1, double A stands for 11, and 11 is represented by the letter K. Correct. And so the answer is option B. Interesting, isn't it? Now, this brings me to the last question for the day. How was the session? Please use the chat box to let me know how was the session. And if you have any doubts and queries related to the sessions, days, and anything as that, please let me know in the chat so that I can answer you. And if you want, you can also get in touch with the Olympiad Success team via call or WhatsApp messages, and they will always answer you back in time. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was so sweet of you, Vanishika, Satyata. Thank you so much, Shreyansh. Extraordinary, excellent. Superb. This is an extraordinary comment I heard. Dhanaram, Medhansh, thank you so much, Vanishika. Thanks, Priyagni. Thank you, Kavya. Thank you so much. Yes, Raheen, if you have any doubt, you can ask. Otherwise, it's all right. Sharanya, thank you. Thank you, Haripriya. Thank you so much, Shreya and Reyansh. Because of Olympiad leak, very good. Acha, for that leak, oh my God. Don't worry. I will tell you many more such secrets in the classes also. Thank you so much, Bhavik. Thanks, Paras. I'm so sorry. I'm not able to pronounce your name. Parad Saradhi, right? Thank you so much. Thank you, Rini. Thank you so much, Neerav. Kavyanil, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Kavya. All right, then. See you in the coming sessions, everyone. We are going to start the sessions pretty soon. So, if I'm not wrong, it's 16th of April. See you, everyone, over there. Okay. Rahim, which one did you not understand? The last one? if you are confused in the last one, Raheen, we did it in a simple way. We took the place value of B, that is 2, because B is the second letter, A, B. And then we wrote 2B next to each other. So we wrote 2 2s next to each other, which became V. All right. The moment we did it like that, we can apply the same logic to A also. I know A is the first letter. So I'll keep 2 A's next to each other, just like 2 1s next to each other. And 1 and 1 next to each other will make it 11, isn't it? And then 11 is the K letter. K letter. Count and check. J is 10th. So the next letter is K. Did you understand now? Got it? Just type a yes. If I get your yes, I'll wind up the session. Thank you so much, Raheen. Thank you everyone for joining in today. Take care everyone and see you on 16th of April. Bye-bye. Thank you so much.
Hello. Thank you, ma'am, for the wonderful session. So, students, how was the session? Do you like it? Waiting for your responses. Okay. Okay. Okay, students, thank you. Excellent. Okay, thank you. So, students, this is it for today's session. So now, Pyasha ma'am will meet you in the live classes. Okay. So hope to see you in the live classes. Okay. Bye, everyone. So what will be the batch size? So it is between like maximum 20 to 20 students max. Okay. Okay then. Yeah. Bye, students. Bye, everyone. Meet you in the live classes.